Hey guys, it's Ashley with Ashleysaysso, and I know this video is not like my usual content. I'm really just doing this video to check in. Times have been something else, and I don't know, it's just a lot of stuff has happened that has really thrown me for a loop, thrown me off balance, really. Guys, I know you guys are waiting for more videos, but things just have not been lining up for me. For instance, my ring light broke. My ring light that I need to shoot these videos broke. I had two of them in my home. They both broke. Both stopped working. So there's that. And then as far as I know you guys saw Millie Jackson in the title. As far as that goes, I did my diligent research the way I do to bring you guys the amazing videos that I bring you. And I found her daughter on Facebook. I found her daughter. I reached out to her and I asked her, if it would be okay if she could get a message to her mother to see if I can interview her, And immediately she was pretty much like, well, I don't know if that's going to happen. My mom, she's a really private person. She doesn't speak to anybody, blah, blah, blah. I understand. I understand that people want their privacy and I don't knock her for that. But the thing that kind of bothered me is that, I was persistent because that's what you have to do when you're in my field. I'll say this part of my field is pretty much journalism, but there's another part of field. I'll explain that later. But when you're on the journalism part of what I do, you have to be kind of persistent. So I was persistent, and I told her that, I would do anything. I would travel to where her mother was in order to get an interview. If I couldn't do that, we would do the phone. And she said, oh, definitely, you definitely won't be seeing her in person. That won't work. It will have to be a phone interview. And I said, okay, I understand, and I was like, I really want to talk to her about being one of the old school artists and, what they went through. And she stopped me there and she said that, well, that's where you messed up. Like, she don't ever say old school when it pertains to her. She wouldn't be happy with that. I get it. It's a little vain. But then again, it's Millie Jackson and she has built a career off of being vain. So, fine. I told her, well, fine. Tell your mom that I would call her modern, pop, whatever it needs. People want to hear about her. People want to hear her story. You have fans, including me. I'm a huge fan. My mother brought me up on her music. So I'm a huge fan as well as some of the others. Like, I got a request to do a Millie Jackson video. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing it, even though she was on my list already. Anyways, back to the story. She told me not to ever say old school when it pertains to her mother if I wanted to get in her good graces. And I understood. And I said, okay, that won't happen again. We can call her pop, modern, whatever she wants to be called. And from there, it was kind of like she was just kind of pushing me away. I did explain to her that I don't have a big budget. I am just starting out. It's really just me, but this is something that I like to do. There's a history side of things where I am a history buff. I like to do these things and I like to bring information to the fans. So, this is something that I want to do. And she kind of just shunned me. I don't know if I wasn't big enough, if my channel wasn't big enough, but I can't get big if, you have to start somewhere. And I kind of wish people would understand that. I have to start somewhere in order to get to the big time. So, I don't know. That kind of bothered me. But like I said, she just kind of shunned me. And I don't know if it was because the channel is small or maybe I didn't have the money to pay her for an interview, but I didn't want an in-depth, detailed interview. I understand that they expect payment. I just really wanted to speak to her, to touch base with her. And it didn't have to be long and it could have been over the phone. So there was just a ton of excuses from her daughter. She was saying that she was kind of afraid to ask her mom as well for an interview. She said she didn't, because she's super private. She doesn't want to talk to anybody. She said, so I'm even afraid to ask for you, but I will. So I left it at that. I said, I did say, well, man, that's cool, but I really wish I could see her in person. I would travel to where she was. And she goes, well, you can't anyway because of all the COVID-19 stuff. And I said, you're exactly right. I said, if you want to, we can wait until after the COVID-19 stuff is over and then I can come and see her then after the COVID-19 stuff was over. And she goes, well, I don't know. You're pushing things a little far. Let me get with my mother first. I have to ask her first. I can't promise you anything. I don't want to say anything until I ask her first. Guys, that was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I told her, oh, let me tell you how I ended it. I was like, okay, fine. That's cool. Sorry if I've been kind of persistent. I am a little starstruck. You know, I'm a big fan. I have fans, other fans of hers that want to hear from her. So sorry if I have been persistent, but you know, that's fine. I'll wait. I'll wait and let you ask, you know. And you know, it's been over like 2 to 3 weeks, and I don't know if she just never planned on asking her in the first place, or if she's just like, you know, screw me or screw the whole Ashley says so. You know, I don't know, but I don't know. That's just kind of bothersome to me. You know, I expected to wait a little while, but not 2 to 3 weeks. And then to never return with an answer. And I was going to text again and just say, you know, hey, it's been like 2 to 3 weeks. I was wondering if you were able to talk to your mother, but I decided not to. You know, what do you guys think? Do you think I was wrong? Do you think I should ask again? Or do you think I probably should just let it go at this point, right? Since I put this on YouTube. Maybe I should just let it go. Now she'll probably never speak to me. But I felt like I owed you guys an explanation as fans, so you can see why I have not been posting. She's not, of course, the reason that she's the reason why I have not posted a Millie Jackson video yet. But she's not the reason I haven't been posting anyway. It's just that, like I said, my ring lights, they failed me, you know, and I don't have the other equipment to continue. So I will be getting a new one. I think it will be here on this weekend, I guess. I think it will be here then. Once it is, I will most likely going to hit you guys with a Betty Wright or a Little Richard or a Nat King Cole video. I don't know which one I'm going to do first, but most likely I'll hit you guys with one of those. And I don't know. This was just a video to check in. So, you know, I'll be back on track soon. It's just so much has happened, and I'm really disappointed in that whole Millie Jackson thing, though. That really disappointed me. Another thing that's been keeping me caught up. So, of course, like I said, I love history. That's what I do. That's what I've been doing for you guys. But I also love to act. So I've been doing skits as well. I have another channel. It's called Ash Laughs. I just started it up probably about 3 weeks ago. I just started it up. So it's very small. I have a few skits on there. If you guys are interested in things like that, like comedy and skits, and sometimes even serious dramatic skits, go subscribe to that channel. Again, it's called Ash Laughs. It's probably somewhere on the screen. Probably put it somewhere, but go to that and subscribe and watch my skits if that's what you're into. Comment and like on those. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Tell me what's funny. Tell me what's not funny. I'm very open, as you can see. I'm very transparent with the people that follow me, and you guys get to see the vulnerable side of me, which is this side when things are not going so great. So, yeah. This is Ashley with Ashleysaysso, and I'm just going to keep my head up and keep going and realize that everything is going to work out at the end, or in the end. So, I don't know. You guys tell me how you feel. Leave it in the comments if you have any questions, or like I said, anybody else that you would like to see. When my ring lights get here, I'll do exactly what I need to do. I just have not been able to post, but leave me comments. Talk to me. Let me know how you feel. And subscribe and like this video. All right. Thanks. This is Ashleysaysso. See you guys when I shoot my next video. Bye.